Hello, this is Wizard from the GOAT Network together with Messi,
Hello.
and today we're showcasing The Longest Journey. So, this is an adventure game by Norwegian producers, designer Ragnar Turnquist of Funcom, and it should be known around the gaming community, at least for those who have played adventure games. And for the rest of you guys who haven't played this game, it is extraordinary. It's brilliant, actually, and I put it on top 10 of my best games ever, probably. So this is the menu, and we're gonna have a look at the intro, which should start in about, let's see,
A couple of
seconds. Yeah. So this is Messi playing here.
Yes. Which I played before, and it starts now.
Right. So, what do we have here? Storytelling time!
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? That's a long story, child, and not one I venture to tell in this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
Well, that should be quite sufficient. I mean,
Yes.
music is wonderful.
It's very eerie.
Yeah, for a game of this age, I mean, this was released back in, let's see, first published in 1999, actually,
Yes.
so it's a bit aged by now. But still, it has a very nice atmosphere, even up to this day.
Yeah, and music composed by Björn Arvelagim and Tor Lindlocken, which I've never heard of, but
Never heard of. Some
big
Norwegian
thanks.
guys. So, as I was saying, this game is centered around April Ryan, a girl who gets involved in a struggle between two different worlds, basically.
Mm.
One that is based around science and technology, which we see here. And another one based around magic and nature and stuff.
Which we'll see in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, in a moment. And you can't actually say much more than that about the story. We don't want to spoil anything because the story of this game is wonderful.
It really grips you.
It's pretty epic. There we go.
And we have the epic music as well. Orchestra.
Magnifique. Oh. So,
Yes, you are dreaming,
For
April.
once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
yeah, she's one of those people who talks to themselves.
Yeah, crazy.
Because it's a
Crazy
game.
woman.
What's happening?
All the protagonists are crazy because they talk to themselves.
Well, you know, the main character of this, she's kind of like this quirky, humorous young lady.
Yeah.
And
A typical female protagonist.
yeah, pretty good one. Not that typical. I mean, it's this.
No,
is
she's
fine.
not. She's not over sexualized either.
Yeah, which is really good. She's just, well, the main character of a great adventure. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
And she's empathic. She's funny. So on. I'd go on a date with her if I wasn't taken. That is.
Oh man.
I don't think I can get a good
Yeah,
grip on it.
yeah.
It's too big and slippery. Oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ah, okay.
Seriously.
I
Get a grip,
didn't
man.
say that.
God, gonna have to edit you out completely.
No.
You're too indecent.
Oh.
Anyway, back to
So
the
you're
game.
talking to yourself then? Okay.
Anyway, back to the game. It's pretty traditional in the sense that you're like walking around in this world where some stuff is interactive and most of it isn't actually. Which you
Yeah.
can you're moving your mouse cursor around.
I mean, I felt quite restricted and tried clicking a lot of places where nothing happened, but I mean, I don't expect more from a game that's that old.
Yeah, and I mean it's a point-and-click adventure game after all, and this is the way it works. At least back in the good old days, you just clicked something and you got to interact with it in a couple of ways, either looking, taking it, or talking to it.
Yeah, talking to a creepy ass tree.
Yeah.
Why do you take such
Why do you take such pleasure?
And this is actually very interesting because
we are the voice,
all of the characters
the spirit,
around in this game have really interesting personalities. They
Yeah.
really stand out as characters. So this is the tree spirit guy thingy.
So you mean that this tree is not? It won't come back as a. The character won't be generalized as this tree, so other trees won't speak in the same manner, or
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil much, but you won't be talking to a lot of trees.
okay. Oh well, I
But
had to ask.
there are several very, very interesting characters in this game,
we are
which
simply here
you will love.
in the
I really think you will love them if you play this. I mean, how long have you played into this? You played
About half an hour into
half an hour,
it.
yeah.
Just a little bit more after this part. So
I mean, I guess you could finish this game in like a day or two of playing. A lot of playing, but still a day or two of playing if you know how the puzzles work and so on. But still, that's a speed run. You want to go around and
explore.
explore and experience this wonderful world that is put in front of you.
Yeah.
And
Is it free roaming in a sense? Like, can I choose several paths later
no,
on?
no, not really. It's very
Okay.
streamlined, but still there are like sections where you run around in different cities and try to well find the clues or some way to solve a puzzle and so on. So you still have the option to go around and explore a bit,
Yeah.
quite a bit. But it's not free roaming in like the sense of, say, Skyrim.
Yeah, no, but Skyrim isn't a point-and-click game either, so
No,
it's not comparable.
a little bit different, you might imagine.
Don't
Let's listen to a little bit of the conversation here and see what you do. By the way, this is a post commentary, if you guys
Yeah.
wondering.
If you didn't notice.
We had to do it like this because, well, it's a single player game and
Yeah.
you can't really stream it quickly enough.
No, we wanted an overall
What about the
view of it from both sides, so we both could watch it and talk about it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of the veteran of the game, and Messi here, he's just beginning to experience the longest journey.
Yeah,
And
never played it.
Hopefully he'll take a look at the second installment in the series as well,
Which is
which
Dreamfall.
is Dreamfall.
Yeah.
Longest journey, yeah. Anyway, let's listen a bit.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
So he's kind of like a tree fascist.
Yeah, I couldn't think about anything else than the Skyrim reference, and I was like imagining doing the Fusruda and just blowing him off that cliff.
So here we have a simple
There was some
quest,
kind of
I
balance.
guess.
Split the rock and change the course of the stream.
So
Yeah, with what she said.
yes,
Not a
the
balance.
egg needs to be rescued and put back in its nest, but you can't do it yourself, and the tree is too weak and it's dying.
Yeah.
Because the water current has been changing its course.
I've never seen
Yeah.
a scale this
And
size
I have to
before.
admit, I played through this like 2 times before this because I was trying out the recording software. So I kind of know what I'm doing,
I think I just
Yeah.
made a funnel.
but it took quite a bit longer to figure it out first because I'm a dumbass. So
Yes, you are. At least you're not denying it. That's
No,
the first step.
I'm embracing my stupidity.
All right, here we go. Interacting with the environment and
Ooh, lovely cutscene. I love the music.
yeah, it's epic. Wonderful cutscenes in this game.
Yeah. For that age,
Yeah,
very, very
99, really? There we go. So the tree is revived. Let's see what it has to say for itself.
good. Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Yeah. So it's happy. Very, very happy.
It's very happy.
Anyway, our time is running short. We're gonna have to cut it here, but please do come back for part 2 when we'll be discussing a little bit more about these games and the adventure franchise. So that's it for part 1. See you around.